you ever wondered what it would be like to save a life? Did you ever think saving a life would be possible without any medical training? My next question for you is, have you ever donated blood? If your answer to the last question is yes, then most likely you have aided in saving a life, and most likely you've done it without any medical training. In this speech, hopefully I can persuade you to leave here with the intention of donating blood so you can also save a life. Most of us don't know just how important blood donation can be or how simple. The most important reason for blood donation is that there is no man-made substance that can substitute for human blood. Blood has only one source, and that source is you. According to the Armed Services Blood Program, on average, one trauma victim that's brought into a hospital will need 40 or more units of blood. Imagine having several trauma patients in one day. If blood can't be produced in a lab, that only leaves you and me to go out to a local donation center and donate our blood to ensure that those trauma patients have blood readily available. Not only can blood be used for trauma patients, but also for cancer patients, surgical patients, and even premature babies. If you knew you could help keep an innocent baby alive, would it make you want to take the time to donate blood? The Armed Services Blood Program lets us know that our soldiers depend on blood donations every day. Could you take a short time out of your day to donate blood for a man or woman who has dedicated their lives to help protect yours? With a single donation, you could save up to 3 lives. You can donate 1 pint of blood every 8 weeks. That means you can donate 1 pint of blood up to 6 times a year. So on average, if you would donate 6 times a year with the potential to save 3 lives, you could possibly be saving up to 18 lives a year. In my opinion, that's pretty incredible. Saving a life seems so complicated and is a pretty big deal. In reality, donating blood is actually pretty simple, and it is completely free. There are local blood donation centers that you can go to, and a lot of times there are blood donation buses parked out front of our local stores like Walmart. They've even been known to make trips to high schools to encourage the younger generations to donate. You also receive a free souvenir t-shirt to show that you've donated blood every time you donate. The American Cancer Society explains the requirements for blood donations, how to prepare for donating blood, and the actual process of how donations work. The first requirement for donating blood is to be at least 17 years of age or 16 years of age with parental consent. The next requirement is to weigh at least 110 pounds. The only setback is if you're on antibiotics. Don't be discouraged though, because once the antibiotics are out of your system, you're all set. Once you've met the requirements, the American Cancer Society suggests that we should get a good night's rest, eat a well-balanced meal, and drink plenty of caffeine-free liquids the night before we donate. That's not so hard now, is it? You will then register and you will be on your way to the actual donation. The whole process from registration until the end takes about 45 minutes. The actual donation only lasts about 10. I know what you're thinking, 45 minutes just to donate blood? Sure, it takes 45 minutes, but you could give 3 different people the chance to live a lot longer than 45 minutes. You could give those people years to live their lives for only 45 minutes of your time. After you've donated blood, they will give you juice and a light snack and ask that you hang around for a short period of time to make sure that you're okay. Some people tend to feel weak after donating due to a loss of their blood, but don't freak out. It happens to everyone and it's completely normal. Just like anything, blood can only be stored for so long. The Armed Services Blood Program stresses how important it is to donate as regularly as possible. Studies show only about 5% of eligible donors actually donate despite the importance of blood donations. The article also pointed out a very valid point. No one ever expects to need blood. But what happens when the unexpected occurs? That is when you begin to thank all blood donors for helping to ensure there is readily available blood, because a lack of blood supply could be very fatal for any patient. I urge every one of you to commit to donating blood, even if it is only once or twice a year. You never know. It may be you in need one day.